Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I know y'all ain't seen me, but I've been busy. Miss Chelsea, she's been busy. Busy, 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 busy. Busy, 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 busy. I don't even need this coat on. Dang, shucks. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all share the video. Get the word out. Y'all know I'm not in my regular space, so I can't do all my magic and all my monetization. That's another reason why I don't be on here since I've been home. Hey, Big Gas Man, look at him. Look at Big Gas. Look, Kim member. Gas Man, you ain't no member. Why him ain't no member? Ah. So silly. Y'all, so I'm driving to Oklahoma City now for the holiday with my sister. And I've been in Oklahoma for 2 weeks. I'll be in Oklahoma until I can go. And I ain't going till it's finished. Hello? Till my mama's house is finished. You will be, okay. On the membership, you get to see the house. And I went in there today, and I don't know why I didn't take no more pictures because the kitchen in now. But I ain't take no picture. The kitchen is in now, so the kitchen is in. I thought the bathroom was done, but he didn't put the wrong vanity in there, so he's getting a new vanity. Yeah. I was wondering where you been. Happy holiday. Yes, girl. Hey, Ronnie Q. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, so I'm renovating Mama's house, and I would not even be here until like next week. But I just really the communication was off, and on a house that's important to me, I wanted to be here, and one of the people I'm working with, not the contractor, but the lady he works with who's an interior designer. So it's not like a decorator, it's more the design and the colors on the wall and the feel that you're going for. We don't see it for each other at all. We don't see it for each other. I feel like as a professional, she's doing way too much talking crazy and talking hard. And even when I said, I don't like when you talk to me like that. And I say, I explained to her several times what it is that she's doing that I don't like. I've said, when you say, I've already told you that. You've made so many changes, I can't even help you on that anymore. That type of mess, don't nobody, no, I don't like that. So I told him I don't want her on the project no more. Now, why she's still coming, that's because they got their own, they work together, she's on his team. So she coming, but she ain't got nothing for me but fakery. Like, okay, how you doing today? And all that stuff like that. But I've seen her like taking his notes and saying how much of this they need and how much of that they need and all that stuff like that. So I guess that's what he's using her for. But then he gonna say, let her do the outside, let her design the outside. Why? She don't want to help me with the inside. Yesterday, I put down my pride and I said, okay, you see the color on the wall. I love the color on the wall. It's called Pale Oak by Benjamin Moore. I'm just loving the color on the wall. It's not the color that she suggested, but I love it. And what happened? She said, I said, you see the color on the wall, I love it, but I'm really having trouble with this kitchen and how I'm gonna do the kitchen. So the countertop is gonna be that chevron butcher block, right? So if y'all look it up on Lowe's, you can say chevron butcher block. And you'll see what it looks like. It's bad, babe. They had the whole slab out yesterday. It's bad, okay? So my whole thing is, all I know is just go white to keep it bright. The house is small and dark. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna just go white up in there. I wouldn't do white in the kitchen. See, you can say shit like that, but you can't tell me what color to go with it, right? My thing is, I done looked at all the rentals in the neighborhood, all the rentals with the same size house, the same number of rooms, Everybody's kitchen is white, unless it's a wood color. But these are paintable cabinets, so they're not like a maple or something like that, you know? Can y'all comment? So, I'm not being ugly. I saw some comments now that they're going slow, but okay. So, yeah, it's bad. So I just went white, child. The other folks got white in it. I have to start looking at it as a rental. And that's it. I was really low and feeling bad a couple of days ago because I just feel like this hasn't been fun. It hasn't been fun. The communication's been off. The rushing that get this, we need you to get the color on this. I'm like, but the color lady ain't even helping. You know? It just hasn't been fun. It's not been fun. And everything that happens get blamed on me because I did something. No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, actually. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you made all these changes. No, I just said I didn't like the colors that you chose. That's it. That's what I said. That's the only changes. Now, I have said, okay, you can polish the floor. No, now we're going to buy floors. I did go back and forth on that, but he was going back and forth too on it too, like the contractor. But other than that, I just been going back and forth, like not provide the colors on time, you know. But my thing is, when I did give them the color for the paint, it was 3 days before they even start painting. You know what I mean? So, what about white upper cabinets and a color on the lowers? That's on trend now. Yeah, but check this out. This is a very small kitchen, so I didn't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to keep everything uniform. I'm talking about the kitchen is the size of a small bedroom. It's probably 10 by 8. It's a small kitchen. Hey, Clyde. Good to see you. Nah, I'm feeling you. It's colors that are important. You're a god, big gasman. That's why he's saying that. But yeah, the colors were important to me. Now they're starting not to be because I'm sick of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep it $1.50. Okay. It's a very small kitchen. It always has been. And that's just, you know, what it is. So I was like, I don't want to do too much. I got color on the floor. It's like it's brown, but it's got a little piece of gray to it, a little bit, just a little, even though I didn't want grays, which is what me and the woman fell out about. You keep showing me grays, and I told you I'm sick of that. Hello, Learning Daily member. I'm sick of that gray. That grays are out. All these people who ran and got gray kitchens and stuff, that shit is played, okay? And it was played for me when it first came. I was like, ooh, who wants to live in all these heavy gray houses? Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it is, let me say when I say it's out, let me not just be so obtuse about it, okay? Because, bitch, I still got maple cabinets from 2003 in my house, okay? So just because the trends change so fast, don't mean you let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I never liked it, so it's not going in that house. I've never liked it. So I'm not doing gray. I'm not doing gray. The only thing is gray in my house, is Brooklyn has gray and pink in her room. And then I have this supposed to be greige, but it was more gray than greige in the hallway. I have the perfect greige in my studio room. It's my office, but that's where whenever y'all see me with them pictures behind me, it's called Ash and Tan by Bear. Love it. Okay. But that room is so bright. I didn't use it in Mama's house because Mama's house is dark. There's no natural light in that kitchen. And in different areas and corners that you turn, it can get very dark. Okay. And the house is so, it's so small to me. It's like, when I was a kid, boy, we'd be rolling through the house. You know what I'm saying? I know, have you ever felt that before? Like you went back to your old school or something like that? But yeah, honey, what was I gonna say? Right. What we coloring? The house, the inside of the house. So I did chose to do a white kitchen with the chevron butcher block countertop and black knobs. I really liked it at the cabin that we were in. That white and butcher block look, I did like that. Um, the butcher block is altogether $400 for the. That's how small the kitchen is. You see what I'm saying? Altogether, it's a $400 cabinet countertop. You know, I've seen he sent me some pictures from his investors group, and they doing it in there too. Investor, like where they invest in homes, flip them and stuff like that, or rent them. I've seen that. I have someone that I really am interested in renting the home. She's a lady that her kids grew up with Brooklyn when Brooklyn was would come home to visit my mother and my father, and they and all her kids are grown now, but now she's getting grandchildren. So she was talking about that she works down the street. She could literally walk to her job, and her she has a husband. So I told her what the price was. She had no problem with it. She said she wanted to come see first, come see what's going on and what it looked like. So I was like, okay, I ain't much tripping. So hopefully, because I know her, she knows my mother. Hopefully that'll be a good look and a long-term tenant. My plan, because I took the $40,000 out of my house to fund this. My plan is, and that's on a 10-year loan. So my plan is to take all the rent and put it in all the rent except for whatever my home insurance will be, and take all of that rent and throw it on there every month. And by my calculations, I should be done in 4 years and some months, and then all the money will be mine. Okay, but I'm willing to take that sacrifice and to do it just like that because I don't like no bills. And I'll be done sold my house. Well, if I sell my house, that loan back, then a lot of things I could do. Okay. It's going. I prayed. I put a lot of prayer, and I just want to thank you, God, again. And I'm sorry it took till this morning to remember to thank you. I'm so sorry, God. And I'm sorry. I don't want to be sorry. I don't want to. I pray hard that we could get back decent with each other. And it seems like we are. It seems like it, who knows, Yeah. Well, I'm more so, we cool. I don't know. Some of the, this is, we way over budget and stuff. Like, dog, you told me what it was. I'm trying to understand how we over budget. Nothing. I've not added anything except I asked them to take some paneling down. So that was a $2,500 expense. I saw the lady tell him it's going to be $2,500. Now he's saying, well, you told me you was going to, what did you say? You told me you were going to, polish the floors that are still the original floors, and then we'll match up some wood to the rest of it. I was like, I don't want to be in charge of picking out really anything else, even though I still have stuff to pick out right now. Just let me pick some cheap flooring and just throw it down in there, some cheap and durable. So that's where we at now. When he's saying that it's just way everything. I'm like, what is this? This $2,500. Okay, then you absorb the floor cost. Okay, so there was some structural stuff that had to be done with the floor, but that's why it was a blanket price, $40,000, right? Because I was like, why can't you just give me the labor cost and then tell me how much all the materials going to cost? Well, if that's the case, if something extra come up, then I'm gonna have to charge you extra. I just do a blanket and say I just absorb if we have to jack the floors up and da 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 da. Well, they had to jack the floors up, and they had to also tear out the whole kitchen because it was rotted out. The floors was rotted out, so they had to tear up the whole kitchen and realign some of the plumbing too. And he's absorbed all that. But that's what I thought the deal was. That is what the deal is. Actually, that's exactly what the deal was. That's exactly what the deal is on paper. That's exactly what the deal was out his mouth. So I'm saying, so when you're complaining to me about it, it just blows my mind, because it's like, and then it's like I'm supposed to absorb your frustrations, and I have, but I'm just like, this is what I thought. I thought you already knew. You knew that the floor had to get jacked up. You knew that. He just didn't know the kitchen was fucked up. I didn't know it either. Babe, when they took the kitchen cabinet, even the cabinets were all, like water damage and shit like that. Hey, we've been to the house 3 times before you, like in the summertime. So I was thinking that he, was seeing everything. I told him, maybe you need to make a list. You ain't writing nothing down. I do this all the time. Well, now it's not my fault though, and I just want to, when this is done, I want to sit down. I want to just really let him know and talk to him. I had to tell him about that wench again too yesterday, because I don't like her talking to me because she just talks too crazy. She's not. I just don't know. Ooh, and me and him will be like, wah, 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 but we'll settle down. And then, but her, she's just so indignant and I don't know. I wish we could drop the link. Okay. Heck no, the deal is on paper, so it's yeah. So that's because he was banking on making more of a profit than he actually going to these contracts on him. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the link. Every step of the way, make sure there's written communication. Yeah, it is. Talking about all these text messages. Well, the lady don't want to talk to me. Hey, she's power forward. What's up? I ain't seen you over here in a minute. Merry Christmas, everybody. But yeah, so it's kind of hard. It's extra, very, very hard. But me and him, we stay right. It might get off a little bit, but we'll get back together. But the lady is just, ooh, I don't get it. And he's actually a really good person. Like he like when we were talking, he took me around to all his different houses down here and in Oklahoma City. So I'm very much appreciative. Oh, then I asked him to have my uncle's bookshelf removed, right? Removed out the house, and so that they could take all the what do you call it? The paneling in that room down, right? You have the people that demolished the bookshelf. So he's gonna reimburse me on the back on that too. I know, and he was pissed. Oh, baby, we didn't talk for a whole day. But I was just like, man, I said I wanted to put in the shed, but they demolished it. I was like, whoa. And he wasn't there, so it wasn't like he said demolish it. I think he got lost in translation with the head lady over the crew. So it's a lady that got his crew. So he do business through her, and then she give her people to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a line of succession. It's a lot of people in the pot. But girl, when I tell you that house looks good, it does look good. I'm gonna try to stay out of it next week because I want to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to stay out. I'm gonna try to stay out of it next week. Okay. Hey, Michelle's daughter. Okay. Yeah. So, girl, that's what's been going on with me. And they were like, oh, why are you doing a white kitchen? It's like, to me, I've been under so much stress and stuff with this. I don't want to hear nobody trying to go against what's going on or trying to tell me something, unless they tell me something like, well, make sure you ask, but not going against what I done decided. Because now in typical situations where there's not so much stress associated, I would be open to counsel. But girl, I was telling my homegirl about things earlier. She's like, oh no, girl, you should cuss that bitch out. And the thing about it is, like, see, I have learned, and it took me a long, long time, and it's something that my homegirl, she know it, but she ain't learned it to put it, to instate it in herself, is you catch both flies with honey. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, girl. You got my homeboy. I'm staying with my homeboy, y'all. That's another thing. That's another thing. And my poor dad's in the middle of it. Anyway, I'm staying with my homeboy, and he left the shower pointed out, and I went down to turn the shower on, and it got all on my hair, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm finna just go. I'm through with this. I'm finna go back curly. I just found me some some good old Carol's daughter for decent price at TJ Maxx last night. So tonight, later on tonight, I'm sure finna get at it. Put my hair back curly, girl, because my hair it's dry and breaking off now. I'm like, oh no, let me get my curls back in. No sister and no twister. Okay. Now you know when you take long rides, you gotta StreamYard. Yeah, that's what I said. Because the last time I came here last weekend, I was supposed to StreamYard, but somebody called me before I got on here. So, and y'all, do I sound more Southern now? I know y'all don't think Oklahoma's Southern, but we are. It doesn't matter what you think, we are. Anyway, yeah. I think homeboy had you sweating. What homeboy? Oh no, my homeboy is a gay man. No, he got a gay man with and his boyfriend is at the house. Yeah, And baby, his house is. I love that furniture. It's a nice, deep brown woods, and I was like, what? Now this is my homeboy for real. But he's that. Whenever I would come home, he's always lived like in Oklahoma City. I would come home to Lawton. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oops, yeah." So I never have seen where he lived at in all these years. From I graduated 98, he graduated 99. The last home I saw him living there, he was in his mom and daddy's home. So when we rolled up in this, I was like in the neighborhood. I was like, okay. But he's got a big job in town too, so he's doing really well. And I asked him, I said, I know I ain't gonna say his name. I said, Jay, I know me and you make about the same money. He was like, I don't think so. He was like, but you looking around? I said, yeah. I said, he's like, I think we're living the same, but it's not the same number. You know what I'm saying? I was like, right, because I'm in high ass Atlanta, okay? I'm in high ass Atlanta. So when I think that, I'm like, but I don't want to come back here. I know I don't want to come back to my hometown. But I'm thinking, girl, I'm driving into a storm or something. Girl, don't play that up here. I'm very scared of Oklahoma because the May 4th, 99 tornado, me and my friends drove right into that tornado. And I told y'all that story before. That tornado, that first one y'all really heard about that just tore up everything. And then it started happening like every 2 years. It used to come to the same spot, just tear it up again. In more southern Oklahoma City, okay? They hollering class 99. You see how they don't 99 don't know how to act, baby. 99 be off that wine, okay? Okay. So, yeah, I got friends 96 to 99 basically that we still love each other and look after each other. So, what was gonna say? Yes, please like the video and share if you like. Chanel's in here. I ain't see no Chanel. It's not the South. It's the Southwest. It is not, child. And see that she's so contrary, but she ain't gonna do me today. Just have a good time. Keep coming. You can be here. You can say a little mess. You can be contrary. It's the South, please. All right. So anyway, Southwest is west of Texas, west of Oklahoma, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. That's Southwest. Hi. Hello. How do? So anyway. Yeah, so I've been scared. I'm sitting here looking around, but this ain't tornado season though. But still, that's the late spring, early summer, through the tip of the fall. But anyway, these trees look dead. Look scary out here. I'm not used to this terrain either. This terrain is different. Like I should be used to it. Well, no, because I only spent 15 years here. Well, no, I did. I went to school too. 21 years here. Yeah. But still, I done been gone. Shit. 20 years. So, yeah, I done been gone from Oklahoma. Come on, new member. All right. Michelle's daughter, member. You better get in there and go look at that house I'm doing. Come on, member. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to try to do my Christmas giveaway tomorrow. I was going to do Ronnie Q's, but the way I be getting caught here and there and there down here, I cannot guarantee. So I can do what I can whenever I can. So What we're gonna do is we're gonna do probably tomorrow while I'm sitting around. Maybe Christmas Day. Maybe Christmas Day will be good. I'm giving away 2, and please somebody come tell me how to do this. I don't know how to give away the membership. I'm about to get on there and look. I'm giving away 2 memberships. No, I think I'm gonna give away 5 memberships. 5 memberships. 2 were donated by a moderator, Clyde. So who ain't no member? Okay, but anyway. I'm giving away 5 memberships, and then I want to give away 2 $25 cash apps. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. I don't know what the premise would be. Help me, Ronnie Q. You be knowing how to do this stuff. If I'm gonna give away 2, what should I do? To 2 Bonafides. Look, and Bonafide don't mean you've been here a long time, but if you're here a long time and all the time, it might be just all the time, but not been here a long time. One of them might be. But I ain't talking about none of y'all that's, don't really be around here and be bullshitting and Am I staying for that? I don't know. But anyway, so, yes, honey. So, but now, I have not been keeping up with the beef sector all the way. What are you talking about? Did I forget that? Okay, cool, Ronnie Q. That's what I'll do. I'm so sorry. You can't look. Y'all know I don't be telling business, but I don't be telling business. But I did. That was a Freudian mishap, because it wasn't a Freudian slip. It wasn't an actual Freudian slip. It was something like a Freudian slip. It was a. You know what it was? It was a getting into my senior moment. And don't nobody who 50 sometimes like, girl, please. Around 40 that thing go, be trying to act crazy. Pouting laugh. Okay, sorry. Dang, Chelsea. What's the hell wrong with you? Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. What I'm talking about? I'm feeling all bad. This truck know it be floating. I'm feeling all bad. Okay, so what's the next thing I'm doing? What else am I doing? What was I just saying? Oh, the beef sector. Okay. Tell us about your experience with Dr. Jackie Chow. Well, I've been told that enough times. That lady crazy as hell. With that the statement she didn't put out, she's so clinical. It's like, as clinical and careful she is with all her words, why would she tell Buffy? You know what I'm talking about, Buffy, because you're infertile. Like, why would she do that? I don't think it was no hating. I think it just, she thought she could say whatever she wanted to say as Dr. Jackie. And people would just be like, whatever. You're going to talk about her today? Well, see, I don't really want to do too much because, see, I live around the range. And I used to tell my story on here all the time. So my thing is, if you caught it, you caught it. Okay? But, her new little product she got out is called Bonafide. And I'm thinking, do I need to do it? It's because I'm the only one I feel like I have been the only one who's ever said their experience about her. Until now. Now people are saying things. You know what I'm saying? And this was my experience with her. And her little product name is Bonafides, and I've been looking at it for about a year. And every time I see a little commercial come up when I'm on social media, I'll be like, what you trying to do? Is you trying to do something? Did she try to do something? Who is this? Oh, Lord. I'm supposed to call this lady back. Tajua. Who's Tajua? Is Tajua here? She's too self-righteous for my liking. What she said about black women feeling pain to get off work. White doctor's motto. Oh, there go Tajua. You remember the stories? Okay. So, And good morning, afternoon. And that comment right there that they brought back, her saying that, I'm gonna say this. She came, that came from experience, and I can't even, I would not even tell y'all if I was a doctor if I wouldn't feel that. But bitch, I would have never said that in public. If I felt like a bitch was trying to do that, excuse me, a patient was trying to do that, I would talk to the patient about that. And I wouldn't talk to it condescendingly, which would be very hard. It would be hard for her not to say that, for it not to come off condescendingly. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Okay. How much weight did she say you needed to lose? That's her go-to read. Oh yeah, she told me I need to lose some weight. Um, but she's all crumpled up, and you know, Dr. Jackie ain't fine in real life. I'm talking about body wise. You know what I'm saying? She's like crumpled. She's athletic, thin. She's a skinny, athletic look. You know what I'm saying? Um, hard. You know what I'm saying? No softness. You know what I'm saying? And then she up in there. And I told y'all she was being there her high heels and stuff and walking around and woo woo. And the first two times I went, she was very, very nice. But I told you that one time, it was several times that I felt what, you know what I'm saying? And she actually did a anesthesia needed surgery on me, like a whole myomectomy, okay? But it was like, I don't want to talk about it. And when I took my stuff elsewhere years later, when they all came back, the doctors has had conversation with me about what was done previously, and I don't know. I healed up well. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing like that. I healed up well. Some of my symptoms subsided because there were some taken out, but I always felt like, and I'm not a doctor, but I'll leave that alone. Okay, I've already told the story. If you was here, you was here. But I will say this story. What pissed me off, where I didn't fuck with her again, is I took Brooklyn down to a yearly with me, right? I took Brooklyn down to a yearly with me because I want her to know what it was like. She's about 14 at the time, 15. It's time for you to know what it's like to come and get your yearly PAP and stuff like that. So she sat off to the side, and the doctor went on and did the whatever, right? And she was talking about what she was doing and what the utensils were, so that was all good. I ain't even tripping, right? But I was telling the doctor something else that was going on with me, and I had like, what do you call it? Like when you scrape yourself or you tear yourself up or something like that. And I was like, and I mean, it was all the way down to the white meat. And she said, don't say white meat, say, and then she said the clinical term, that's so street. Wench, what? You sitting up here hanging with a bunch of ghetto street niggas. Yeah, they might be a doctor or whatever, but some certified niggas with all your glory and whoopty whoop 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 on this show, and your degrees, and your I'm a doctor and I'm a doctor of this caliber, and okay, or so I know you're not talking to me about what street. Yeah, I scraped like my arm or something. I was letting her see it, and I said it was all the way down to the white meat. Yeah, I don't know. She called it abrasion. She called it whatever the skin level was. Hello, can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, can y'all hear me? Okay. All right, so I'm back. It didn't come through. That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It was helpful review. I want you to be heard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, somebody called me. Um, let me see if he come get in this chat. It's good boy. Come get in the chat so we can talk about these hoes. That's what he called about me for me anyway, because he mad because I've been out of action. I ain't been paying attention to the shows, so we can't do our little talk after every show. But I just watched Beverly Hills, so we gotta talk about Beverly Hills. So okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Uh, so anyways, yeah, loves Toya. She don't love no Toya. She even be saying it fakely. But what I'm talking about? What I'm talking about? Okay, but and Heavenly got caught up in a stank and a lie for real. Okay, see, I don't like Heavenly, but I understand being true to form, true to form. What? But Heavenly, how you? We're gonna talk about the lie in a minute. Let's talk about this, okay? Heavenly, how your ass sitting up there doing all this talking about people that you're doing, all this, you want to call it, oh, I'm just playing, but it's slanderous from the shit you just said about Quad all these years, about how mess with this man and this, that, and the other, the other shit that you just said about people that was slanderous, and for Toya to sit up there and say, you got your teeth done at Dr. Jackie, who's going to get their teeth done, not Dr. Jackie, at Dr. Henley, who's going to get their teeth done at Dr. Henley? Baby, that's what all of us with good sense wants to know. Hey, Quintessential, I ain't seen you around in a long time. We wants to know, who's going over there? To Heavenly. Y'all trust in Heavenly? Heavenly mouth is to the side. Uh-huh. Tell me, I don't think we should be messing with each other's jobs and our livelihoods. We shouldn't have commentary like that. Baby, but you should talk about somebody coochie. But you should be open to talk about somebody's coochie. I don't really care for Heavenly either. I'm a steal Damon from that line. Baby, I think Damon come with a bunch of shit. I do. I just do. I don't like him too quiet like that. I don't care. Not too quiet. Mm-mm. I like a Eugene. I like a little Aiden when he was on there. Um, Give me a Eugene and Aiden. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about how they do. Who else up there? Give me one of Contessa husband, Mark, Matt, whatever his name is. Give me a good old Contessa husband. Why her big old ass is having another baby, right? And that Contessa having another baby? No, it's that girl Sonya from the Real Housewives of Atlanta who got a new baby coming, right? Yeah, Eugene is like, yeah, fun and lighthearted, yes. You don't think that Damon's as easygoing as he portrays? I don't either. But why they all talk like a baby? That's stupid to me. Girl, I would dog walk heavily. Oh yeah, I forgot. Come on, Cassie, you coming from the side bushes? What's up? From the clouds, she said. She said she wasn't in the bushes, baby. She's in the clouds. A Greg Leaks. Even though was he a cheater? Did he cheat on the? I don't know. I don't like. I need the niggas that don't got no cheating on their back. But I do like Greg's personality. Yes. Uh. Ooh. You don't like Greg Leaks? Is she talking about Greg Leaks? Ooh. Um. Uh. What's the man's name? Simone husband. You are right. Simone's husband too. Mm-hmm. Even though she be hassling him like a. I don't like how she treats him though. I don't, and I kind of want him to stick up for himself a little bit more. I really do. I don't like no pushover nigga neither. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I love Heavenly's commentary on Carlos King's channel. Girl, I be trying to stomach Carlos King. Okay, I don't care for Quad me either. Ugh, I want her gone. I love Phaedra. I always have with her shady ass or shady, arts. Okay, so let's talk about this because this is loaded. It's a long comment and it's loaded. Okay, I love Heavenly, baby. What's going on? Okay, Heavenly's commentary is it's entertaining, but it's slanderous, honey. It's terrible. It's be full of lies. Talking about that girl roommate. Now, and Mariah came on her little interview with All About the Tea and said that girl never was no roommate, that Mariah and her sister had helped her after the cousin, who was a dope dealer, got put out in jail. So she said we helped her make sure she was okay. So it looked like she put some coin in it. But I remember something about staying in the house. And she might have stayed a weekend or 2 weeks, but you said roommate is like she was sitting up in there. And I was with Quad, like, that lady was married. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, let's come on now. And now I remember something like she had to stay there for, a little real quick. But a roommate, see, I don't like that type of shit. And heavily argued that man down about that shit. And that's stuff I don't like about Carlos. Heavily was right, but Heavily didn't approach him right. You did let that girl get away with a bunch of shit. He has his favorites, and it plays out. You are no journalist, and you are not all that. And I don't want to be over there on Carlos' channel every time he goes live, and he's just big upping himself and just Carlos and the king and the seat to the king, whatever he be saying. But oh, girl, I cannot. It's very hard for me to get through. It is very hard for me to get through his show. And I don't even really watch him. It's got to be something big that I even watch him. Girl, and to pay money to go watch him talk in person and do that bullshit that he does? Oh, no. Mariah said, look what you doing, 702 Shay. Mariah said, I can't even know what. I don't know what. Anyway, Mariah said Heavily had underbites. Now I want to do it. And overbites over a yonder bite. I do remember that. Hey, y'all been listening. Okay, cool. What Greg you don't like, girl? No, Greg from Married to Medicine, Quad's ex. You don't like him? I don't either. He's just too goofy. He does seem a little controlling. His whole persona is kind of like idiotic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? An intelligent idiot. And I sense a mean spirit. Okay? Merry Christmas. Oh, okay, I'm still on. Okay. No, I'm talking about Greg that was married to Quad. Cecil is married to Simone. Yeah. I don't know where I got lost in that. Cecil is too soft for me, baby. Simone acts like she can't really stand her husband, don't she? Don't she? Heavenly's commentary is slanderous and hilarious. I wouldn't fool with her personally. Okay, baby. I wouldn't want her for a dentist. Okay, baby. But her commentary had me laughing out loud. I be sitting at her wanting to fight her through the screen. I be sitting looking at her like, oh, I want to fight her. Baby. Okay, look at that. Is that the pole? Is that the pole to the pole? Because that show was going way too fast. Let me just slow down. Okay. I love Mariah, but I'm gonna tell you this: Mariah and all that, and girl, and yes, and that she's still doing that shit, bitch. That shit was 2014. No, she is still doing that shit. She had a commercial over there for her new studio area, and she's coming up with a talk show, so we will be watching Mariah. We will look at it and talk about it, okay? But I love me some Mariah. But girl, I did not know she was still talking like that in Catch. And the girl is I don't like it. I don't like it, girl. That's a long time ago, baby. You need to come with something else, baby. That's Married to Medicine. You are on to bigger and better. You are still doing. You are still producing. You are still creating, baby. That is late. All of that. Yes. And let Quad have it and do it, baby. You are beyond that. You done created something else now, you're saying. Okay, baby, I would be something else. Would I still be chat town? But I would not be doing that same ass shit and niggas hollering Catch. You want to know who hollers Catch? Late ass niggas like Jay Wilson. Didn't he just say Catch the other day? Oh, girl. Like, no, Mariah, you are on to something else. Let that go. All of that yangalang got to go, okay? Yep, she said it on that interview the other day, this week, with All About the Tea. And girl, Mariah, I know this teal jumpsuit is your thing, but it's starting to look like you're wearing the same fucking jumpsuits from 2017, okay? Mariah, girl, I know you that teal, but you need to get a teal look. You need to get you a line with teal stuff. It needs to be like different things, honey. Okay, I know you're about almost 50, but get what some little couple cutouts here and there. I think I seen her some cutouts, so you'll do a cutout. Mariah, get into it, baby. Get into it and get out of that same jumpsuit. I'm tired of it. Okay, the hair color, I feel like it needs to be just a little bit darker with still not black, but a little bit darker. It needs to do something else. We've seen this, that makeup is the same all the time. No, Mariah, you never liked all those mannerisms, okay? Me either. It was funny at first, then I was like, this is good. They were over the top with it. I don't care. I love myself some Mariah. Me too. She'll be giving us behind the scenes truth. Much like Heavenly, she spills fourth wall secrets and truths. Exactly. And baby, what nothing like when Mariah, Lake, and Miss Lucy used to get on after the TV show on Facebook. Baby, don't even play with it. Baby, that was everything. It was better than the show they be cutting up. Oh my gosh, is Brooklyn in here? Hey, Brooklyn 79. Who is reading Mariah? Oh, I am. I have to. I'm tired of the look and I'm tired of that mannerism shit. That is played out. And that's my girl, and I feel like I can say that. I feel like I can say that. Just like Kenya Moore be having the same three colors on all the time, and all the shit look like it came from Kmart. And nowadays she's starting to dress a little bit better, but that it's like the same three dresses and the same three colors, or it might be different dresses in the same colors. Oh, and get that baby out of grown folks' face, Kenya. I'm so sick of it. Every time I see that little girl, she all up around grown folks. That's why she already came here sassy. She don't need to be no more sassy. She don't need to think she grown over you. Okay. Baby, you missed out with Brooklyn Star. See if you can see it on her page somewhere on Facebook or on her. Baby, that you missed. That was some good ass recapping and telling and reading and writing and erasing. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh, girl, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't say I didn't say it. I said it looked like. So if it costs coin and it looks like it was cut from the Kmart manufacturers, that's a problem for me. But that look, that Kenya summer more, like that summer look all the time, summer, let it go. Okay, it's not always summer nowhere. Hello. Okay. And Love You Down have always been the CEO of the Kenya Moore fan club. Get into it. Team Twirl, bitch. I believe I was the first one reviewing Housewives. I am. It's not I believe. I know. I was the first one to immediately, not after Gone with the Wind Fabulous. I'm talking about the first episode. I was like, oh, I'm Team Twirl. Period. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all in this chat ain't been around that long, but there's some out there that know. I was the first one where everybody was like, we gonna part from Nene, or I don't know if we really like her. Now, baby, first episode, Team Twirl, she had me at go. Okay. She had me at go, but baby, I'll never be nowhere for nobody that I can't never say, where the tweaks need to be. Hello. I hate how they did Mariah. Glad she is still a producer. She must have won that lawsuit. Well, let the haters say she just got a piece of coin, just a little bit. I met her years ago in Trio Days Beauty. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, child. Okay. Well, that was an hour. Well, I'm still not at her house, but it's an hour to get at the tip of the city, yeah? We call it Oklahoma City the city. Everybody does. Even people in Oklahoma City, when they go somewhere else, I'm going back to the city. That's just what its name is. So, okay. So that's Married to Medicine in them. And let me take a quick break because I know y'all don't be watching the white girls, but I want to tell you this. You saw Erica Jane, you saw Denise Richards go off on Erica Jane, right? So those who watch Beverly Hills. She was drunk. They was at a weed party. She a little high. They said she might have been on something else. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing that with her. And she started saying, "I don't like that shit that you said. when you were at my house, which was like 3 years ago. I don't like that shit you said in front of my kids and about my kids. What was said was they was over there doing girl talk and they was talking about threesomes and dildos and shit. And Denise was noticeably perturbed, like, ooh, my kids are too close. I don't want to hear that. They were 14, 15 years old, right? And she was like really telling them like, I really don't like this. I don't like the conversation. I don't want to be talking about this in front of my kids. And Erica Jane, who has a grown 30-some-year-old child, okay, and was a boy, and I don't know if she raised him all the way. I don't remember that story all the way, so let me take my mouth off of it. But she gonna say, oh my gosh, they're 14 and 15-year-old olds. If they probably already know what a threesome is if they haven't done it. And Denise took umbrage to that. You know what I'm saying? She did not appreciate that whatsoever for her to make a comment about her girls. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm going to tell you one thing. At first, I kind of was like, Denise, this was years ago. But then I'm like, no, it don't matter about no fucking years ago because you know me. Okay? I was like, hell, I'm going to say it don't matter about no years ago because, baby, I still don't fuck with bitches that y'all know. Okay? And so, they was so she was like, I didn't like how you said that or whatever. And this is when she was like in her little craziness. She was like under the influence or something. And you never know. When you're on these TV shows, people will take a comment like that. I don't know if it's a little comment, but a comment like that and think that Erica Jane would be an expert on this because she is rolling in the circles. You know what I'm saying? So I can see her being mad like that. But let's talk about this. Well, in recent news, they done found out that Denise Richards is on OnlyFans, showing the cootie cat, the booty, the titty, what she's doing on OnlyFans. Okay, not an OnlyFans. I'm coming to talk and do a master class. No, none of that. Okay. Um, and Erica, after Denise went berserk on her, she was like, I don't know why she acted like me. I apologized at the table and everything. Like, I don't know why she acted like that to me. And she's at the table with what's the white girl's name? Sutton and Garcelle. And she said, I don't know why. And then she drops, because you can buy her package for $7 on OnlyFans. And I was like, that's a nasty bitch. Erica Jane is a nasty bitch, okay? And she owns it. She knows she's a nasty, evil bitch, okay? And so she says, she just drops that. And then Garcelle was like, shut up. I was like, she already know what she was doing. And she was like, oh, I thought we were just talking. Yeah. So then they go to a Taco Tuesday at Crystal House, and Denise approaches Erica Jane about the whole thing. Like, hey, I want to talk to you about it. Erica Jane was like, I really don't want to talk to you about it. Erica did say, I really don't want to talk to you about none of this. I really don't want to talk to you about none of it. But Erica was like, no, I really want to talk to you about it because this really, hurt my feelings. Something that's really been weighing ahead on me. She was like, yeah, I want to apologize for anything. You said, mind you, Erica's Vegas tickets are $7. Child! Oh, if I was Denise, I would be clowning. Are you serious? Her Vegas residency. She's so excited. I was excited too. I'm excited for her too, but they're $7. Shut the fuck up. Wowzers, Penny. Wait till I tell Gabor. Because, baby, the way he loved him some Erica Jane. Do you hear me? They have no respect for kids. Remember how they did Garcelle's son? And the same bitch did it. Erica Jane. Yep. She was wrong for that. Yep. And so, not, okay. So, hold on. I'm in the city streets now, not on the highway. Okay. So, yeah, that was crazy. So $7. I tried to like her at first, but she's very mean and dark hearted. And so what was I gonna say? So they get over there, and so Denise starts talking to her about it, and Erica's just like, I just don't understand why you're even still mad about it. It's like from a long time ago. And Denise responds back. I forgot what she said. Then they get to talking, but then it's something like Erica says, it's but you're saying this, and now you and your daughter have an OnlyFans page. Baby, when I tell you, I would have at that point I'd have been cussing the bitch, okay? Like, so you trying to expose, because look like me, I didn't know that I didn't know Denise Richards had an OnlyFans. And so you are here trying to put it all out here. I'm just trying to talk about what you said. So Erica's trying to say you're acting all like this, is still talking about it, yet 4 years later, your daughter has an OnlyFans with you. Like, or she has one and you got one too. So, I must have been on to something. No, what we're saying is in that moment you were fucked up and you need to apologize. In the moment that you said it originally, you were fucked up and you need to apologize, bitch. Okay? And that's what's being said. Don't try to dance around what's going on right now. I'm talking about when you said the shit and the original offense was made, right? So that pissed me off when she did that. So then Denise starts saying, "Oh my God, she's a ding-alongs a little bit, and, whatever. She's so weird, flighty and shit." And she said something. She was like, you're so mean. When she said that about that OnlyFans, you're so mean. You are such a mean girl. You have a mean spirit. You have a mean heart. I can't believe it. She's like, well, you don't think I'm gonna go low? Erica goes, you don't think I'm gonna go low? It's me. Like, you obviously don't know me. You're gonna sit here and cuss me out at old girl's house, and I'm apologizing to you, and you're still sitting there cussing me out, and you don't think I'm gonna go low when we have this conversation? I'm like, but Denise wasn't even really dogging you right here in this moment. She didn't call you no bitch. She didn't do none of that. In this moment, she's telling you how you feel. So why are you doing all this, right? Baby. She said, "You don't think oh, baby." She was doing all that, and she was like, when old girl was like, "You mean, you acting mean, da 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 da." And she was like, "And yeah, tell me, who's more profitable, you or?" And then she even named the child's name out. But when I tell you, she literally looked at that lady in her face and said, "Just, I'd like to know who's more profitable, you or your daughter, whatever her daughter's name is." Girl, when I tell you, I would have dove on Erica Jane. I would have dove on that bitch. And she had just put some lipstick on, some little lip gloss before she said that. So girl, you will never put no lip gloss on and then ask me no questions about my daughter's pussy. Do you hear me? Sammy, that's her name, Sammy. You will never sit up here and ask me about my daughter's motherfucking pussy, period. Hold up, especially, y'all hit that member button, especially not on TV. I would have dove on her. Do you hear me? I ain't watched TV in years. Y'all make me want to start watching again. She's dating another old dude now too. Not as old, but old. Erica Jane. It's because she was with that old ass man. She lost all her emotions. Sammy went out of control and said her mom was too strict. Moved in with Charlie. Then she went on OnlyFans and started making crazy money. So Denise joined. Wow. Okay, I love when y'all got the background story. I'm always here for the background story. Okay. Wow. Wow. My flavor voice. Wow. I know I ain't supposed to be doing this, but I did. Okay. Ooh, I gotta pee so bad. I done took them pills. Girl, I would have dove on Erica Jane. Do you hear me? You not finna ask me a motherfucking thing like that about my goddamn child. And you thought you was sitting there, you was gonna sit there unscathed. She ain't even, and Denise ain't even on the show. I'd have dove on that bitch. Ooh, girl, I wasn't on the show. Dove on that bitch. Okay? And I wasn't even on the show. Oh, and I had left the show on my own, married and on my own. Bitch. Girl, I'd have shanked the dank her. Now, I ain't gonna say I would have stabbed her. I ain't saying that, but I'm talking about da-da-da-da. Okay? Oh, girl. I done slapped the Ozempic out there. Okay? Baby, so that was some crazy ass shit that went on, baby. I was like, what the fuck? And are y'all here for Kyle and this Mauricio bullshit? It just seems so bullshitty. It could be real, but it just seems so bullshitty. It seems, I'm not into it. And Sutton, you nasty bitch. You're starting to be really gross and nasty and kind of crazy. And the way you treat that man who's your assistant, I don't like it. But he's funny. And Dorit, you are such a liar. You did try to poach that man. You try to poach him right off of her. You asked him straight up, what would it take for me to get you, and you see he was looking, he's sitting here looking at the camera like, God, dog. Now they done got this shit on the camera. Okay. That's just my quick little analysis on the rest of the ladies. That gets on my nerves. What else? Who else we out here talking about, y'all? Who else on TV we talking about? Kyle was giving Sarah Connor a stud. I don't know who that is. I gotta look that up. I heard that the whole fight scene, like Kyle was making that fight scene up between her and her husband. Mm-hmm. It does. It does. And he seems like he lost. Like he don't know what to do. He's not an actor. So are they telling that PK and Dorit aren't together? Not yet. They're trying to say we've having a hard time in our hard patch. Y'all know Sutton gets $300,000 a week. Not a week, a month. $300,000 a month. And and let's talk about Sutton. $300 a month in spousal support till she dies. Baby, what? 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 Then she want to sit up there. What she do? What else did she do? I gotta pee so bad. Nigga gotta pee so bad. I gotta pee so bad. I gotta what? Nigga gotta pee so bad. Okay, but anyway. So, yeah, now let's talk about this. So, I know some of y'all don't watch this, but let's just talk about it. Okay. Sutton is a 50-something-year-old woman, Southern woman in California. So, it's already going to be some issues she's got to overcome anyway. Okay. She is out here trying to date now after breaking up with her something year husband, who she's getting $300,000 a month. That's what we got to keep saying that a month in spousal support from. They have 2 kids or 3, I can't remember. But the dad's about to move to London, and he wants to have the kids going back and forth. Yeah, and she all like, oh no, da, 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 da. But he too powerful for her to really do anything against them, right? Yeah, son got that paper. I never hear about how she's so wealthy. Well, you did just tell me something. Oh, okay. Yeah. And she don't brag a lot about it. She doesn't. She just, I think she's lonely and wealthy. You know what I'm saying? He need to stay with stable check Sutton to reap money funny. Okay. So she goes out with this guy. I forgot his name. Now he was a handsome white man. He was, and when she goes out and dates, she's a weirdo. She talks about her esophagus. She wears kitty cats sweaters, and I'm talking about not just a little. I mean, it'd be 3D almost. You know what I'm saying? Where the eyelashes, the kitty cat is out. The hand might be like this sitting off the sweater. Shit like that. She do stuff like that going out. She's a widow. She's talks about all kind of crazy stuff that you wouldn't be coached to talk about at a first date with people. And so she only goes on first dates and nobody wants to deal with her, after that. She only usually just gets the first date and that's it. Okay. Now she done got hooked up with this matchmaker, and the matchmaker hooked her up with this other dude. He is in some medical something device, something. I don't know exactly what he said. So they're sitting down to dinner and she's all like, and she got a little way about her. I'm like, what is up with her? He goes on and he says that he loves, he's from New York, but he's yes, we can in just a moment. Yes, we can. And I never didn't see it, but we can just talk about the premise. You know what? Let me drop this link while I'm still. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta hurry up too. Hold on. Cause I ain't see the shit. I just heard about it. I seen the headlines. So if y'all seen it, come up here and tell me what was said. Okay, please. Okay, so ooh, And so she was like, okay, let's see who this is. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see, girl. I might have to delete. Oh no, that's her. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Hey, Ronnie Q.
Hey, properly.
Hi. Glad to have you
Disclaimer,
today. Uh-huh.
glad to be here. Happy holidays to you and the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, disclaimer, I have never been an Oprah friend, but I saw the press tour. I just clicked on one to hear them talk about the color purple, and they were all on set. The one who played Taraji was there, the one who played Oprah's character, Sophia. Uh, Fantasia wasn't there. And one guy was there who played, I forget who he played, but they all had on purple. And then there's Oprah in lavender. And she couldn't wear purple. So she's in lavender. And I hear, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, that she's one of the executive producers of this new color purple. Now,
Right.
so when Taraji was up there, they were talking about how groundbreaking this is going to be, and the people are waiting on this 30 years later, and they were selling the story of the color purple. But then when Taraji goes on to another show to interview about it, and they're talking about giving her flowers and talking about how fantastic she is as an actress, and then she starts breaking down and saying, I'm thinking about giving up acting because I'm not being compensated for my work. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just like, I know. And then Oprah was on there. When she was on there, she was talking about that they had offered her $50,000 to do her role in the color purple. That's all she got paid was $50,000, and she said that herself. And she said she was so anxious to do it, and she told her managers don't ask for another penny because they wanted to negotiate a higher price. And she was like, no, I told them don't ask for another penny. So that tells you Oprah's mindset. So now we know that they paid Monique $50,000 to do Precious, and didn't want to pay her to do the press tour. So what my whole point is, it seems like they are trying to sell this idea about, oh, you should be honored to be in this, and it's a movement, and it's different, and it's better because the characters are more alive, and it's a more happy outcome, and it makes you feel happier than
Really?
the first one that made you feel overbearing. Yes, that's what they were saying about this new one.
Oh,
So they're selling this idea, but Taraji P. Henson is up there talking about she's thinking about quitting acting because they always tell her to just wait till the next time. She said when she first came to Hollywood, they told her just build up your resume, and then when she started getting good roles, they told her, just wait, maybe next time. And she says, every time she gets a better role, she's never getting the pay. Now, she worked on Empire with Lee Daniels, who notorious in not paying Monique what she was worth. Terrence Howard is also saying that he was not paid what he was worth.
I saw that.
So I find it interesting that Oprah Winfrey set up the premise like, oh, she was just groveling to be in the role, and she would take it at any price. And now you have Taraji P. Henson talking about giving up acting because she's not being compensated. So what do you just say?
Mm. Well, this is the thing. I've not been an Oprah fan either. I feel like she's a little pretentious, and is one of those people that will do good, but also looks down on those not doing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you
Mm-hmm.
can't sit at my table, but I'll provide a table for you over there. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. And so I feel like Taraj. I feel like I feel Taraji. I know that type of stuff has been going on for years, and we keep hearing little chat about it, and people Monica chat about it for years, but everybody else just say a little something and then draw back and stuff like that. I feel like that if she was willing to say that, then I agree with you. I believe that probably was the same sentiment that was going on when they were paying for this new color purple remake. remake is that you should be honored to be part of this cast and on this project, and that they probably paid them piddlings to get to get them to sign on. And what's so crazy is they pick when I look at the people they're picking the brightest, some of the best and brightest, almost kind of newcomers. Because to me, Taraji's still a newcomer to me. Um, Newcomers with names that people be like, "Oh, I want to see them," and then have the audacity to treat them bad. You know what I'm saying? And so
Hmm.
I do believe that that's happening. I do believe that it can happen under Oprah's nose, and that it probably could happen with her under her behest too. So yeah, I do agree with you that
Hmm.
I can see that that's what's going on even on this, not just out in all the other projects, but even in this project. I'm with what Brooklyn is saying here. When are they going? Where's the representation? They're out there. Where's the people? Where's the people who you're going to be able to say, man, this is what's going on with me. I need you to come help me. I need you to come do this, that, and the other. There's certain roles. How would you like your receipt? Hold on, y'all. There's certain role. There's a lot of these people who are out here like Taraji, right? Taraji is bringing the people. Period. Okay. Taraji's gonna bring the people
Right.
wherever she's at, and I'm trying to understand. There's nobody calling her and like, girl, let me get with you on this. Let me get. I don't get that part. I don't get that. Where
And
are the
see what
people who?
like Brooklyn
Oh, she's still talking. Hold on. Go
like
ahead.
Brooklyn was saying, Taraji can always say no, but Taraji is needs to work. Taraji needs to eat. So why are all of these offers that are coming to her no worthy is the question. When she did Hustle and Flow, she got a lot of acclaim about that. Now, if it had been an actress of another color, her star power and her earning potential would have been raised greatly with all the critical acclaim that she got for that role. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand it. I didn't see that it was such a fabulous role, but nonetheless, she did get a whole lot of critical acclaim and she got none of the payment that comes with such acclaim. That's my point. So it's not like just Taraji P. Henson. You heard Monique say that they offered Amy Schumer uh
Mm-hmm.
what 19 million to do. They offered her 11 million. She negotiated 2 more million, so she got paid 13 million. They offered Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle 19 and 20 million. They offered her 500,000. And then Wanda Sykes, who came to support her, said they only offered her half of what
Five.
they offered Monique.
Yeah.
Yes, 250. They only offer now these are people who they say that they gave Chris and Dave that because they were like OGs in the game or whatever, how we'd say it. But
Right.
so we've had people saying this, and black women are not making the money in Hollywood that others are making, and everybody was on hush and shunned Monique for all these years for finally speaking on it. And it's kind of like the same thing that Diddy does, just makes all the money off of the talents back. So you don't they're shopping this as a great movement, and it's so fabulous, and you got to see it in this nostalgia redone by somebody who was actually in it. Now, did you hear about the rift between Oprah and Whoopi?
I did hear about that, but that's long standing, isn't it?
No, they had healed their little riff or something to that effect. But then they said when Oprah came on The View, that Whoopi kind of like nutted up on her and went off on her because she found out that she Fantasia wanted to work with her and get some get some input on how to play the silly character, and Oprah told her that Whoopi didn't want to be bothered when Whoopi said she was never approached and nobody never told her that. They didn't even invite Whoopi to the opening of the how they have the screening of the opening. They didn't even invite Whoopi
For when it
into
was
that. Go
for when
ahead.
it was on Broadway, right? For when it was on Broadway.
No, 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 no. The movie, the movie.
Oh,
We're
really?
talking about the movie.
Okay.
We're talking about the movie. Now, so Oprah, she's sitting up there with the girl who plays Sophia, and they're talking about how helpful it was for her. Well, wouldn't she think that that would be the same thing for Fantasia? But she just told Fantasia something that wasn't true, that Whoopi didn't want to be bothered, and they never offered her anything to be a part of this remake of the movie. And see, that's why. It's just like so
Yeah, yeah,
nasty.
yeah. She is. Yeah, yeah. I can believe all of that. I can believe all of that. I just feel like I just feel like it just cannot keep going on like that. Like where these people are continually saying we're not getting done right, and nobody is there to take up the reins. Like it don't make no sense. How does Taraji not have the foremost black representation for black actresses at this point in her career? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
And
is she on some kind of contract for years under somebody who is not taking good care of her? Maybe that's what it is.
well, usually you can always leave your representative because they're getting 30% they getting a 30% cut. And that's another thing she talked about. She said you hear what we're making, but the representation gets 30% cut off the
Mm,
top, and then we still have to pay all our team, all our people. And yeah. So okay, so
yeah.
you think about how somebody is saying that Taraji was quiet during Monique. Taraji probably Taraji is working under the same system as Monique, and Monique had been blackballed for 7 or 8 years, and Taraji was trying to build a career. So, do you think it would have been advisable for Taraji to stick her head out for Monique? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that people don't have to get beat up and to affect the change, but everybody don't want to get beat up. They saw the struggle that Monique went through just speaking up. She got a $50,000 check to do that movie, and they didn't want to pay her to promote the movie. And not only Lee Daniels, you got to think Tyler Perry and Oprah came out against her, and Oprah didn't even have anything to do with Precious. So what was the necessity for her to come out and blackball Monique?
To come out and help Monique, or we?
she black she helped Lee
Oh,
Daniels
Oprah
blackball
did.
Monique at Lionsgate, and she came her and Tyler. I think Tyler Perry did have something to do with the Lionsgate deal,
Hmm.
but why did Oprah chime in to further blackball Monique? So it's easy to say, well, you didn't stick your head out for them, but you're working with some huge machines there in Hollywood. So I don't understand it either. You know. Now
Um,
Denzel Washington, he getting his money. It's a few of them. They gonna get their paper.
okay. Or maybe they being quiet about it. You know, old school folks that age and shit like that, they be quiet about the shit they go through, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
yeah, maybe he might be one of them old school that just take what they get. I don't know, but I don't know, and he just ain't said nothing yet. I just feel like uh I just feel like once you hear about bitch where there's smoke there's fire. I don't know why folks keep wanting to fuck with Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't get it. Um, and I also feel like if you fucking with her for her name and because it's Oprah, well then you getting what Oprah gives, and so don't come holler at me talking about shit afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so now that's what I feel about that. Now I don't know what this is gonna mean for Taraji. I hope it doesn't spell out disaster for her speaking, like about what's going on with her. Because I do like her. I'm not specifically like just so everything she does I go see. No, but I do like her as a person though.
Now Blue Dolphin has a good point. He's at Hello Properly. At this point, Taraji is established enough to start her own production. She is her
Mm,
own brand, and people will support her. This is nothing new with our race.
okay. Yeah, like she can get investors because if she ain't been getting paid, she ain't gonna start shit up. She gonna have to get some investors and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Howard only got paid $12,000 for her song flow. Wow.
That's crazy.
It would have been more powerful if they stayed together. Yeah, instead of just staying out of it. Yeah. What's the difference between then and now? What's changed?
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly.
the
They're
way
gonna have to.
they went on strike and they had them motherfuckers out on strike that long like they did is crazy. Do you hear me? To me
And you
that
heard
uh-huh.
You heard one of the investors said that the don't worry about it. Let them start losing their houses. They'll come back. See.
Yeah,
I mean, they're that callous about it. Like,
yeah.
So we gotta
That's what I'm saying. So
understand.
that's what I'm saying. So you might fuck around and be playing with some folks that just don't give no damns. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Well, it's obvious they don't give no damn because they ain't paying you nothing
Yeah.
but shillings. So, it's interesting. It's very interesting. But there is more power together than there is apart. And I think that if uh, more established actors start standing up for their own, that it would affect change quicker. But
Quicker.
it's kind of like, I got mine, you get yours type of thing at this point.
And I hate that. I really do. I really
Hmm.
do. Girl, listen, thank you for coming up here. I wish I was still on the road, but I just pulled up to my sister's house. So hold
All
on,
right.
let me see if she even here because she might not be here. Hold on one second. She supposed to be here, but I ain't get to call her and tell her. Hold on one second. Yeah, she here. Okay,
All
y'all. I'm gonna
right.
come back another time. Probably come back with my sister later on. We're gonna talk about some stuff. She watch all these shows too. I'm gonna tell y'all another show I just got on this morning. It's Bell Collective. Ooh, them niggas right there. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that too one day. But thank you, Ronnie Q. You are always welcome. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it so much.
All right. Have a happy holiday. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. All right, y'all. I'm gone because I need to get because we going. I'm getting my daddy for Christmas. I'm getting this goddamn truck shampoo. We gonna talk about this later too. Okay, I'm getting the shampoo and he got a gang of shit up in this truck, so I got to get this stuff all together. Okay, so I got to go and we got to meet the man at 3 o'clock. So that's why I had to get the cash because he talking about he worked with cash. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.